Well, good evening. So I'm here, rocking in my rocking chair, listening to TV, which I'm going to mute here in a minute because it'll distract me, I'm sure. But I was presented with a challenge yesterday, and I've decided to push myself on taking that challenge. I'll get into at a later time what the challenge is and all that good stuff, but because it was presented, the challenge was presented not to basically keep the anonymity for a few days and then open it up. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Well, I started a channel, if you want to call it that. This channel, Tripping with Gamma, just over 2 years ago. I've got a lot of videos that I made to building out my truck and some other stuff that I've done, a little bit of traveling and whatnot. And the whole idea of the channel originally was to focus more on road tripping and the adventures that my dog and I would be partaking in. And building out my truck. And so basically little hobby stuff like that. Well, a lot's happened over the last 2 years. I have not posted a video yet. This will be my first one. And then I will upload all the other videos as I go along here. But anyway, the channel is going to be primarily about the adventures of an old lady and her dog, and Buddy is her dog. And let me show you Buddy here.
There is Buddy. Hello, Buddy. Say hi. There he is. Yes.
And it just about our adventures and our stories and whatnot of everyday life. I'm going to it's going to encompass, this channel is going to encompass all our little shenanigans. It's going to encompass everything. So I rebuilt the back of my truck, which there will be videos uploaded later. I sold my house up near Portland, Oregon, all 3 years now, almost 3 years. Another week will be about 3 years. And so I lived in my truck for a while and built out my truck. When I lived in my truck and after I sold my house, I decided that's what I wanted to do, was road trip. And that's the only place that I feel normal, natural. I'm going to mute this TV because it's starting to distract me. But I've decided that it's going to go into more than that. I had some stomach issues and had some problems with my stomach and how I could eat. So I ended up following a carnivore way of life in March of 23. And so that would be part of my story, is my carnivore journey and how I still, struggle with things and what I eat, or, how I'm cooking stuff. I'm remodeling a 1978 mobile home that my son bought for me, basically. That my son bought for me. And because it's all original old paneling, dark brown paneling and stuff. So I'm doing a lot of remodels there, and I have a lot of pictures and videos on that, which I will be posting. But yeah, it's going to be about just everyday life. And if I think of something I want to share, I will. If there's any comments or questions, I would appreciate those. If there's any nasty statements or anything, I'll probably just ignore you. But that's okay, to each his own. I don't really want to talk about politics because it's such a hostile and volatile environment that it's just like, no, I'm just going to check out from all that and just live my life and enjoy the things that I want to do. I was, just to start off, like I said, I sold my house 3 years ago, and I ended up living in my truck for a while. I was working remotely. And because of, the COVID, everything was shut down. You worked remotely and whatnot. So I continued working remotely and went to where I go into the office 1 week a month. So I was, living in my truck. I was staying at my son's house in California and my brother's house up in Montana. So I was doing a lot of traveling back and forth. And that's where I felt like I want to be on the road. The only thing is I was working a lot. I still had to work my 8-hour shift and whatnot. But yeah, that's where it kind of started for me. And then I thought, well, why not, just do a YouTube channel, and I could, if nothing else, if I didn't succeed, if there was a chance I didn't succeed, that I would at least have some type of memoir for my grandchildren, so they would be able to get to know me. So that's what I decided to do. I just haven't really taken off with it. But this challenge came up yesterday, here 2 years later. And, the challenge was to post a video. Don't edit it or anything. Just post a video and do it every day for 10 days. And then at the end of 10 days, give the shout out to the person who gave me the challenge and see where we're at that time. I'll try to make new videos, but I'll work on a commitment of at least posting one video a day that I have and kind of get caught up. Now, in all this, in my earlier videos, like I said, a lot has happened. I had some stomach issues. I couldn't eat or anything like that, just any food, and that's why I went carnivore. So, I've lost some weight. But, that I'll try to keep it so it's in some type of chronological order and that it makes sense. But this video I won't be editing. I'm just going to go ahead and post it and see where it goes. See what happens. Like the challenger said, the only thing holding back is our fears, and I'm here talking to myself basically. Well, I'm kind of trying to reach out to someone or people, and who knows, who it might capture somebody's mind. Maybe I'll say something. There's a lot of history for me in my life, a lot of things that I've done, a lot of things that I shouldn't have done, and a lot more things that I can do. Yeah. And I think that's a good start. They said, the challenger said just 8-minute video, and that's where we're at right now. And I know I'm getting into those little nitty-gritty details, but here we are, right? So I hope you join me on my journey, and I will get videos uploaded. I'll try to do it every day. A lot of them will be old. I might put in a new insert just so you know that I'm doing the due diligence, and let's have some fun together. Let's go out and live life and share life and just do it. I probably shouldn't say that, should I? Anyway, hope you all have a good evening. Good night.